What am I saying in essence? Meditation can significantly reduce stress in the life of that dibia, in the life of an individual, even if you are not a dibia. Meditation can reduce anxiety, depression. Meditation can also reduce pain while enhancing peace. Meditation can also give you a good perception, a good self-concept, and keep you in wellness. That it ensures your well-being as a human, as a dibia, as a spiritualist, as a pastor, whatever category, whatever profession, as a human, as an individual. So if you inculcate the habit of meditating when you are alone, it will help you a lot. It will help shed more clarity on things that have happened in the past, which you are supposed to be aware of. But because your life is noisy, you are around noisy people, you will not realize. There are times when things happen that you should know, but because your mind is clustered, you have not relaxed, you have not taken out a quiet time to be alone with yourself or with nature, you will not realize that all along you have known this, but in your mind, you are still unconscious. You are sleeping. But when you take out time to meditate, maybe either by listening to good music, you will see that some mysteries will be unraveled to you. It can be spiritual mystery. It can be a physical mystery, probably about your life or about a vision you have heard or about a certain voice that spoke to you while you were, in your sleep, dreaming. A whole lot of success, of positivity can be realized and achieved through meditation. So, some research is ongoing to understand the effect of meditation on health. Meditation, we are talking about the spiritual aspect of it and also the health aspect of meditation. So, talking about the healthy aspect of meditation, you talk about the psychological, neurological, and cardiovascular. Meditation is very good for your spiritual side and also your mental side of life or area of life. So meditation is a mind and body practice that has a long history of use for increasing calmness and physical relaxation. Meditation will improve your psychological balance. You become psychologically okay. Meditation can help you cope with illness, because once you have made up your mind that you need healing, all you need to do is to meditate, to focus, connect with the universe. Ask Mother Earth to help in your healing. Ask your chi to help you get well properly, for your health to be restored. Ask Chineke to help get your health restored. Like I will always say, everything is not spiritual. There is also the physical aspect of life, mental aspect of life, psychological aspect of life, and so on and so forth. So meditation helps you to cope with illness and also enhance your overall health and well-being. The practice of mindfulness meditation for 2 to 3 months by people undergoing long-term psychiatric or medical therapy could produce small improvements in anxiety, pain, or depression. It is depression that leads people to start taking drugs, to become addicted to smoking marijuana, to become addicted to some certain, maybe let's call it social vices, or it can be negative or positive. But when it's on the positive side, know that it is the benefit of meditation. When it is on the negative side, it leads to depression. So meditation can be a reasonable adjunct practice to help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Alright? If you learn how to calm down, take things easy, always taking deep breath, you don't react unnecessarily when you are provoked, it will enhance your well-being. So with the qualification that meditation needs to be better defined in high-quality clinical research, that it helps to, heal all these disorders. Like I mentioned, cardiovascular disease. You will know that meditation is a good thing to engage in. Some evidence indicates that meditation may help with irritable bowel syndrome, insomnia, cognitive decline in the elderly, and post-traumatic stress disorder. When you know all this, why live a noisy life? When you want to achieve this, you have to run away from noise. When you run away from noise, you achieve results. All right? Some evidence indicate that meditation may help with irritable bowel syndrome, insomnia, your inability to sleep, to get a good night rest. When you meditate, it helps calm you down. So also, the cognitive decline in the elderly, meditation will help restore their cognitive or thought process. Researchers have found that meditating or practicing or participating in meditation increases mindfulness. That is why mindfulness is a type of meditation that can aid insomnia patients by improving sleep quality and total wake time. Now, let's emphasize on the health benefits of meditation. Meditation lowers heart rate, oxygen consumption, breathing frequency, stress hormones, lactate levels, and sympathetic nervous system activity, along with a modest decline in blood pressure. This is one of the health benefits of meditation. Another one, those who have meditated for 2 to 3 years were found to already have low blood pressure, as blood pressure decreases through their breathing in of oxygen. So you see, it helps them calm down. And while they calm down, it lowers their blood pressure. As blood pressure decreases through their breathing in of oxygen, that means meditation helps them to breathe in deeply, breathe in properly. Another one is that for mediators who have practiced for years, breath rate can drop to 3 or 4 breaths per minute, and brain waves slow from alpha waves seen in normal relaxation to much slower delta and theta waves. Again, meditation alleviates mental and physical conditions such as reducing depression, stress, and anxiety. Meditation has a moderate effect to reduce pain. You see that the health benefits are enormous. So you as a person should try to meditate, inculcate it in your daily activity. Maybe take 10 to 20 minutes and meditate. You can also meditate for 30 minutes. It depends on how free you are or how well you want to get away from the noise. how well you cherish your body, you cherish your health, you cherish your mental, thought process. This is why you should engage in it to achieve good results, to be healthy, to lower your blood pressure, to achieve a lot, to alleviate pain, to reduce depression and anxiety. Because here I have told you that meditation has a moderate effect to reduce pain. So there is no need to doubt. No need to take an analgesic. No need to take a pain reliever. If you know this key, if you practice it. It's not just knowing about meditation, blah, blah, blah. Just, practice it. Put it into practice. I encourage you. I urge you and I implore you to do that. No matter who you are, small or big, whether you're a spiritualist or not, whether you're a Dibia or not. It will yield a lot of results, positive results in our lives. It will make you more amiable to people. It will make you more tolerant, okay? So meditation enhances and makes one to have a positive mood. Voila. Meditation enhances and makes one to have a positive mood, attention, eating habits, you sleep well, you maintain good body weight. This is the health benefit of meditation. This is Dibia Wangu Chendo teaching you this today. All right? So, meditation again, its health benefit is that it helps improve short attention span as well as self-awareness. You become self-aware. You know what is happening around you. You know how to dress properly. You know how to maintain your cool. You know how to relate with people in the society. This is what meditation helps achieve for you. I am through with the health benefits. Let's go over to the spiritual benefits of meditation, as this concerns the spiritualist, the Dibia, and also for those who are spiritually inclined, all right, who are in touch with their spirituality, who actually want to gain one or two, positive things in their life. So let's talk about the spiritual benefits of meditation. It improves your psychic ability. For you to enhance your psychic ability, you need to have your alone time. Go to a secluded area. You can go to the river. You can go to the beach. Get a spot there, relax. Take along your iPhone, your iPod, your earpiece, whichever one, your phone. You can go to the mountaintop. You can go to a retreat. You can go to a monastery. You can go to a natural habitat like Ogbunike Cave, in my area here. You can go to a resort. There are places you can go to find peace. And while you are there, you embark on meditation, it helps you to connect. It helps you to know the voice of your spiritual guide. It helps you to recognize them. It helps to sharpen your psychic ability so that when a spirit is talking to you, passing a message, you can decode it. Encode and decode. Spiritual benefit of meditation is that it helps you to connect and align faster during spiritual development and divination. Makadibia na agba afa. Now, if you are not calm and interconnected with your spiritual guide, you might end up giving the wrong afa because you are not in tune with your spiritual guide. If you are apprehensive while you are handling your divination tool, of course, it will affect the message. You won't deliver it properly. You won't be able to decode the message and relate it the way your client wants it, wants to, have clarity about that message. It's going to affect it. The message will be filled with ambiguities. All right? Spiritual benefit of meditation is that it helps enhance your super hearing abilities. Now, for us that are DBR, spiritually inclined, some of us we hear with our ear, we understand with our heart. Also, some see vision. If you are not focused, if you are not calm, you cannot be able to decode the message or interpret it. You might not even know the owner of the message. You'll become confused. That is why you see some people, when they want to send their message, you'll be like, there is somebody here that is, But it depends on your level of spirituality. If you have attained a high level of spirituality, you can be able to pinpoint the owner of that message and go directly to the person and deliver the message. All right? It enhances your super hearing abilities so that when they come with the message, you can be able to discern. All you do now is to shut down all noisy gadgets around you and focus. Or you might need to relocate from where you are and go to the inner sanctuary. Then if you have attained some height of spirituality, you can still stay there and keep calm despite the noise around you and get that message without it being disconnected. Another reason or another positive aspect of meditation is that meditation helps you to understand. It helps you to stay calm despite a kind of situation you find yourself in that you don't like. Maybe somebody will come to your face and yell at you, scream at you, even push, shove you, box you, whatever. But still you maintain calm because you know that you are focused. Because you know you want to get to the bottom of the person's problem. To know why the person is being unnecessarily aggressive. That is why some people stay calm in the midst of aggression. You can't rattle them because they have attained a level of spirituality, or either they have always meditated and it has become a part and parcel of their life. So there's nothing you do that shocks them anymore. There's nothing you do that surprises them. They have become balanced in their thoughts. That is why they can be able to stay calm and understand and take things easy. It now looks as if they have natural shock absorber. They can absorb things that happen to them and not show emotion. But probably if they show emotion, they will not display it to the extreme. They are calm. It's just like someone dies and, overwhelmed by grief. You see some people lose control. They want to take their life. They want to throw themselves in front of a running bus. A whole lot of behavior that arise from, the kind of happening, what's happened to them when they lose a loved one. But those ones that meditate always, that it has become a part and parcel of them, they wear it like a second skin. You will see them, they might just, grunt or just heave, deep, like that, without shouting and screaming and throwing themselves down on the ground, rolling on the floor in exaggerated kind of way of grieving or mourning. They receive the news stoically without being rattled. It is because of years of constant meditation. Onwezi ife fa na-afụ kụja, onwezi ife na-ama ha na-amapụ ha obi, na-eme ha na-ama jijiji. Mba, fi owele obi dike wee n'onye bụ aja akụkọ maọbụ n'onye bụ aja ozi mebi sitere n'ọnwụ mmadụ. Because when you have this habit of meditating, nothing surprises you. You take everything in your stride. The next thing you start thinking of is of a way out of the problem, a way to, minimize the damage, or a way to do damage control of whatever situation that arises. So, since meditation helps you to stay calm, it is because you understand. It helps you to understand people. You can even associate with mad people and not become affected by their behavior or by their display of madness. All right? You still take things easy. Even when you are severely disappointed, you don't react because you believe that there is a reason for that to happen, or probably you understand why the person is disappointed. This is what helps people cope. It's a sort of inbuilt mechanism when you meditate always, when you make it a routine sort of activity to carry out, or a daily activity. You enhance your empathic nature through the art of meditation. You connect with the universe. You receive message from the 4 elements: earth, wind, water, fire, or sunlight. You receive messages constantly. Now, if you see a spiritually vibrant Dibia, it is because that Dibia meditates. That Dibia has alone time with Ora Mwonya. Onolo delu ju ka ọ malụ ife na-emen. Ọ na-ebi ndụ mkpọtụ. He has selected his friends, few of them, keeping a small circle. It helps you stay out of noisy environment. It makes you your life very calm. It makes you focused. It makes you get inspiration. It makes you not to lack innovation. It enhances your creativity. If you are not creative, then the art of meditation will open you up to become creative. You add value to whatever you are doing, to your life, to your family, to your home, to the life of your loved ones. If you don't meditate, how will you make impact? How will you, bring goodness into your own life and the lives of other people? You see, most people that are always making trouble is as a result of their life being noisy. Because if they have the time to think and reflect, they won't go around looking for trouble, causing commotion here and there, causing catastrophe, So because of this, I urge you to start today to meditate, to make your life to become balanced. Your spiritual life, your physical life to become balanced. Academically, as a student, you don't need all this noise. When you go to your hostel, no noise, so you can focus and read. And when you read, you imbibe. That is why, because of noise, you see most students or kids, they forget whatever they are taught. They don't know what else to do because they stay in noisy environment, or they are the noise themselves. But if parents help children to start learning this from a tender age, it will help them become better humans in life. You don't need to scold and yell at them all the time to keep quiet. If you teach them and you also practice what you preach, you display it, because people learn from observation, both the young and the old. And learning is a continuous process. So I want you to change today. If you have been living a noisy life, if you are the type that go clubbing, please, yes, you can go to the club and make your noise, but once you come home, of course, respect the sanctity of everybody and the neighborhood you live in. Don't be a noisemaker. If you are a preacher, you should know that there is time that people enjoy their sleep during the early hours of the morning. That is the time most people get inspiration. They get the dream, they connect with the universe. And you start making noise with your megaphone. Even on some days, the volume of the music is so loud that it can bring down the rooftop. And you think you are. Even you as a dibia, you need to, stay calm. Avoid noise. Avoid the noisy area. You don't need to be yelling, making noise all the time. Some poto everywhere. Oh, please, let us respect each other. Even you as a noisemaker, when people come to you and say, please, I need my beauty sleep, I need to concentrate, I'm working on social projects, I want to read, I'm preparing for my exam, please respect them. Respect them. Turn down the volume of that radio. And you, if the noise is so much, please go to a library. Most people don't make use of libraries today. So there are ways to solve this problem if you are living in a noisy environment or noisy house or noisy zone. Psychologically, meditation has effects on human, or the very superb. You become confident and you never doubt yourself. Meditation helps you in grounding as you, the individual, or you, the dibia, breathes in air, visits the mountain, the beach, and the river. Meditation helps enhance self-control, self-awareness, and self-comportment in spirituality. All right, this is Dibia Nwangwu Uchendu. You can also communicate or contact me via my Facebook page, Dibia Nwangwu Uchendu, or my YouTube channel. Also on ADN Radio, you can also contact Dibia Nwangwu Uchendu. This is Dibia Nwangwu Uchendu signing out and hoping that you learned something from today's topic, which is meditation, its health and spiritual benefits. Thank you. Bye.